In today's video, I'm sharing 15 products that are so smart that I cannot believe I ever lived without them. They make your life easier, they keep you more organized, and they are just total genius, game-changing products. Product number one is this Cutlery Cleaner. So I'm a dishwasher person. I don't love to wash dishes by hand, but sometimes utensils, you gotta give them a good scrub. And some people, I'm not gonna say who, don't love to do that. And then you run them through the dishwasher and then they're still dirty. This is amazing. You just suction cup it onto your sink and you put all the utensils through it. And it can do like straight up and down suction cups, and then they can also sit at an angle. So however it is your sink is set up, this can be made to work. And I love to put it right where your stomach would kind of hit the sink, so it's very beautifully concealed, but it does such a great job at getting your utensils clean. This is a game changer, and it does come in a set of two. So I have one that I use for utensils, and then I have another one that I use for bottle parts for the baby. Helps everything get really, really nice and clean. Next, we have these battery adapters. So I buy batteries like it's my job, but sometimes you run out of batteries, right? Maybe you only have AAA, maybe you only have AA. Well, I found these battery converters. So it comes in a pack of 10, and basically you can put a AAA in this converter and it converts it to a AA. So if you're in a pinch and you need a battery, maybe you need to steal some batteries out of your kids' toys, which for some reason only take AAA batteries, this is a good way to convert it. Now, if you want rechargeable batteries, I found these ones, which are absolutely insane. So these are rechargeable batteries. You get 2 in the set, and they are USB rechargeable. You can charge them with your cell phone charger, your laptop, any type of USB block, any type of electrical strip. You can recharge these batteries, which is absolutely amazing. They're just standard AA batteries, so you don't need to have like that fancy like recharging block that they have for rechargeable batteries. You can recharge these on the go, and this is so niche, but I love motion sensor lighting, especially in the bathroom, but if there's too much light when I get up to pee in the middle of the night, I'm awake for the rest of the night, okay? So I was looking for something that would give me some illumination so I'm not tripping and hitting my hip on something, because that happens a lot, but also would give me some lighting. So this is great. This only turns on in the dark. So it's not gonna turn on here in the pure daylight. And basically it's motion censored. So this little light, well, there's no batteries in this one, but you'll see in the B-roll, there's this little light, it shines down into the basin. So it doesn't shine anywhere besides in the toilet itself. So it's not a blinding light. It does like 8 different types of light, but you can set it to one light. I have mine set it to bright white light. I personally don't want to pee at the disco at 3 a.m., but maybe you do. Maybe you want to take it back to like your early 20s. But you get a set of 2 in the pack, 3 AAA batteries. I love this for a little bit of guiding light, but it's not too overwhelming. It's not going to wake you up. As you guys know, I take lots and lots of medications, and I'm one of those people who, if I am not reminded front and center, I will forget to take it. So I actually really like this pill popper. It comes in a set of 2, and you loop it around the bottle, and basically you just press the different buttons for the different days. So it has doses, and then it has Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then you can just pop it open and up on your pill thing to let you know if you've taken it, because of course you can put all of your pills in those little containers. I like to keep them in the individual bottles. I don't know, I don't have time for all of that. So this is great. You can just put it on the bottle and you can say, oh, it's Friday, I did my Friday dose, and that's it. And then all the rest of them will kind of remain out like this so that you can see which ones you have taken and which ones you haven't. And again, it sits on your bottle, so there's absolutely no way you're going to forget to do this every day and therefore forget whether or not you've taken a pill. This is probably my best find, hands down. So if you have a trash can that pulls out, or maybe you've been wanting to install a trash can that pulls out, but you don't want to have like the handle to open the hinge, because that's what I had, and it was so frustrating because I'd still have to pull it open. So I can never just like pull the trash can out with my foot. This is amazing because you can just attach your door to the trash can or to the mechanism, and you just peel and stick this onto the bottom of the cabinet, and you can pull the drawer open and close. This is also especially helpful if maybe you are cooking with something, maybe raw chicken, you don't want to touch the cabinet or anything like that. You don't want to contaminate anything, but you're not ready to wash your hands. This is a great way to get rid of that waste in a no-touch capacity. And you guys know I'm the queen of lighting, and I'm always looking for ways to elevate spaces, but sometimes I don't want to charge everything. I know I'm always talking about battery operated lighting or USB lighting. Sometimes I don't want that. I just want the lighting to work. So I got these. So these come in a set of 2, and they are lights. So there's like a push to turn on and off, so you don't have to bend down. You can do this all with your foot, and you just set it behind you for a nice glow. You can see this nice glow behind me. That is from one of these. They do come in many different colors, and they have GU10 or GU10 light bulb. So really, really nice bright light, but it's warm, it's inviting. This is great to sit behind your faux plants, maybe behind a headboard or behind a sofa, anywhere you want some uplighting, but maybe you don't feel like doing those light strips. Maybe they get too hot and they fall down, or you just can't be bothered. You don't want to attach something to the wall, maybe a renter. This is going to be a really good option for you. Now, you guys know I love jewelry. I'm the queen of jewelry and I lose my jewelry like it is my job. I have so many jobs and all of them involve not being organized, right? So when I found this was like one of the smartest things ever. So it is basically a binder for your jewelry. So you unzip it and it has all of these different pages like a binder does have. And then it has all these little individual containers. So you can take your set of jewelry, put them in there and keep them organized. This is good in the house if you don't have like one of those nice jewelry boxes, because who has space for a jewelry box these days? Let's be honest. There are better things you can do with countertop space. And this is great for travel because you can throw all of your jewelry in here, throw it in your bag, and you are good to go. So you're no longer gonna have any tangled necklaces or earrings or anything like that. Everything is going to be beautifully organized. Now, this is one of the most disgusting and useful things I've ever found on the internet in my entire life. And this is a garbage disposal cleaner. So basically it goes down into your garbage disposal and it cleans out all of that debris. I know you're running your garbage disposal, you're doing the baking soda hacks, and if you don't know any baking soda hacks for cleaning your garbage disposal, click here and go check out my video on 25 baking soda hacks that will absolutely blow your mind when it comes to taking care of your home, cleaning, deodorizing, all of that good stuff. It's a good video. I think you're really gonna love it. But sometimes baking soda doesn't do the trick. You need to actually get some abrasion to clean out that garbage disposal, and this is the way to do so. It's absolutely disgusting. If your garbage disposal is smelling, you're doing all those cleaning hacks and you cannot seem to get the smell to go away, this is exactly what you need to do, and you don't need a lot of strength to do it. Now, I personally love those simple human paper towel holders and like that little spray, but I want to control what I'm spraying on my countertops because my countertops are very particular, and I also care about what we're ingesting. So I found this paper towel holder. It's one of the first paper towel holders that actually holds your paper towel in place. Most of them just left them like spinning around, and it comes with a little spray bottle on the top, and the spray bottle attaches to the paper towel holder, so you're not having to bend down every 5 seconds to get the new spray or something like that. I just put a little bit of dish soap and water in there, so I have my antibacterial soap. I'm spraying it on my countertop and you're good to go. I love that everything is nice and compact, and it can fit a Costco size paper towel roll, which is something that I'm always looking for because most paper towel containers don't work for Costco size rolls, and that's so frustrating for me because Costco is like the cheapest place to buy paper towels, especially right now. Next up, we have this couch tray. So I love a coffee table, but with a new baby, she's gonna be walking soon, which means I have to get rid of any type of furniture that could be a hindrance to her, and I definitely don't want her hitting her head on our coffee table. And sometimes people don't have spaces for coffee table and stuff like that. So I love this. This is on the side of any type of sofa because it is a tension sort of thing. So it will sit on the arm of your sofa. It has an area for a cup. It has an area to hold or prop up your phone, and then it has an area for remotes, other things you like. It comes in, I think, 5 different colors. I got the wood tone because I liked it with the color sofa that we have here at this place, but this is really fantastic. It doesn't dent your furniture at all. It's very, very sturdy. Assembly takes like 30 seconds, and I love that it keeps your phone propped up, and there's a proper cup holder. I found a lot of these trays, you kind of sit your cup there, and it still is going to be a huge spill hazard, but not with this one at all. This is a great way to maximize your space if you don't have room for a coffee table or a side table, and you need some place to put things when it comes to your sofa or your accent chairs. Next, we have this acrylic cord organizer. So I'm always sharing peel and stick cord organizers, but sometimes you're not doing something in a place where you can peel and stick stuff. Maybe it doesn't look nice, maybe it's not the right material, maybe you do not own it. So I love this. I like to actually use this for travel, and it's magnetic. So it has these magnetic clasps, so it will keep your cord there, but you can lay them down in these like grooves here to make sure the cord isn't going anywhere. This is a great way to do cord management on your desk, on a side table, anything like that. You want to do your cords, but you won't want to do something that's peel and stick. I have absolutely loved having this, and if you like this and maybe you want something clear to do some cord management on your walls and you don't like those cord management boxes, you can also just attach these with command strips to your wall, and this thing could be a great way to do some vertical cord management. And these channels are quite large, so I feel like this could even fit a TV cord if you wanted to. Next, we have this pillow wedge. So I saw this all over the internet. I thought it was so stupid until we rearranged our bedroom, and I realized that the distance between my side table and the bed was like really, really far, and I was like, where am I gonna put my phone? Where am I gonna put all my stuff? Like, there's something things I just like to have in bed. So this bed wedge is amazing because it fills in that gap between your bed and your headboard, which most people have, especially if you have a bed in a bed base. And it has a little pocket for your phone, for cough drops, anything you need in bed, tissues, but you don't have direct access to a side table. This is especially going to be helpful if maybe your room is too small for a side table, you just don't have space for a side table. This is going to make sure you have storage in bed without having to have those items sitting in your actual bed. I also found this cleaning device, which is a total game changer. It has mop pads that allow you to clean your baseboards, your shutters, your fans, every single thing that could be cleaned with like a microfiber towel. This is going to allow you to clean. So it is height adjustable. It comes with 8 reusable pads. So you just throw them in the laundry and you give them a good clean, but it is the perfect way to clean those hard to reach places and to get your walls really nice and clean. You know, those areas of the home that sometimes we neglect. This is a great way to make sure that they don't get neglected. Plus this fits really, really easily under sofas and areas where there's only a small gap that you really need to dust, but you don't want to move that big piece of furniture. This is going to help you do so. And you think for someone who doesn't live in a large house, I wouldn't lose my keys all the time, but I sure do. So basically this is a glorified AirTag, but it is a lot cheaper. You get 4 of these in a pack and it has a 131-foot range. So a pretty decent range, and basically it will beep when you're looking for your keys. It comes with a central remote and it has like the 4 different colors of the 4 different attachments, and you can attach it to your keys. I'd imagine you can honestly probably attach it to something else and it will beep and notify you where that item is. This is just great if you're losing things in your own home on a pretty regular basis and you want to keep track of them without having to go through all your stuff. I'm one of those people where I will store something away being like, this is the perfect place to leave this for organization, and then it takes me 4 hours to find it. This has stopped that from happening. And again, this is great for your keys, but you can also use it for remotes, for your luggage, for your wallet, and other things like that. But that's it for today's video. Those are 15 Amazon products that are so smart that I cannot believe I did not add them to my house sooner. They make my life so much easier, and I can't believe I ever lived without them because they keep me organized, they keep my home looking beautiful, and they are just so freaking functional. What was your favorite product mentioned in today's video? Be sure to let me know down in the comments. And if you want to shop any of the products I shared, just click the links down in my description box, or you can scan the QR code up on the screen. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and until next time, have a beautiful day.